Hi, my name is David and today I'm going to show you how to customize a polyester apron using Ghost White toner. This application is perfect for all kinds of workwear or business clothes. This is a polyester apron made of 80% polyester and 20% cotton, and we're going to use an HP laser jet equipped with a Ghost White toner cartridge and the laser dark A foil and B paper for this. So the first step is that I'm going to insert the A foil into the printer. The A foil is a sensitive coated material, so make sure you don't scratch it, and you insert it with the matte side of the foil facing up. Make sure it aligns well and close the paper tray. Inside the printer I have my CMYK toner cartridges because I'm going to print a full color design using the full range of colors. I have my design on the screen. Today we're going to print an Italian restaurant design for my apron, and first I'm going to run the color layer print. I'm going to choose my print settings. For printing the color layer, it's important to set your layout mode to mirror image printing because we're doing a two-step transfer process where we need the design to be mirrored in print. For your paper setting, choose opaque film, which is necessary to take care of the sensitive coating of the A foil. And of course, choose full color for printing and make sure you tick off the HP Easy Color box so that the printer does not make any alterations to your print. Then hit the print button and the printer is going to run that print. In the meantime, I'm going to get our white toner cartridge. If you have your white toner not inside your printer, the best way to store it, just use the box that it comes in to store it. Make sure that you always attach the orange protection face over the drum. This can be removed and attached very easily so that the drum is protected from light and scratches. You can also use the box to store your black toner, of course, if you're using more white. Okay? The color print is done. As you can see, we have only the color layer here right now. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to reinsert the paper. Again, I'm going to make sure that it aligns really well, same way as I did when I inserted it the first time, so that I get my second run perfectly in the background. Now I'm going to change the toner cards. I open the printer, take out the black toner cartridge, put it on the side, and insert the Ghost White toner. This process can be done as often as you need it. There is no cleaning, there is no contamination with black or white toner, and for you that means it's just a swap and go and print, so it's really easy to use. When the white toner is inside the printer, everything black on the screen is printed in white as the white toner sits in the spot of the black cartridge. So for the second run on this print, having my black design on the screen here, which will be printed in white. Again, I'm going to choose my settings. This time, of course, again in mirror image mode and in opaque film for paper settings. But for the color settings, I tick the box print color as gray, which means it will be a grayscale printing only using the black cartridge to make sure that we get a really opaque and crisp white print in the background of this design. I hit the print button and the printer is going to run that print. While we're waiting for the print, I'm going to close my heat press. The heat press is preheated to 160 degrees Celsius or 320 degrees Fahrenheit. It's very important that the lower plate of your heat press is hot when you do the A and B transfer. So just close the press for 2 minutes that the lower plate warms up nicely. The B paper can be easily identified by the yellow lines on the back. The other side is the coated side, which contains an adhesive glue, which will make your printed design stick to the garment. Now the design is printed. As you can see, we now have all the white areas in the print and all the color areas in front. When you turn the page around to the printed side, you can see that the print perfectly aligns with the color layer, so that we have all the whites and all the blacks in place. Now I'm going to put A and B together. To have an easier separation after the pressing, I'm going to fold the edge of the B paper like this before I put it on the heat press. I open my heat press and I put the A foil down with the matte side facing up, and I cover it with the B paper with the coated side facing down. This is easy because just make sure that the yellow lines are facing up before you close the press. I'm going to cover this with 5 to 8 sheets of regular copy paper. This helps to better distribute the heat and the pressure. A little hack for you guys, just use some heat-resistant tape to tack those pages together so that you don't have them falling all over the place. I cover this up, close my heat press, and I'm going to press these two papers together for 2 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to show you some other things that you can do using the same media and Ghost White toner. For example, you can print on cotton shirts of any color. As we have a white toner, we can customize dark cotton shirts as well as colored and light cotton shirts. You can, for example, also customize light drawstring bags, which are pretty cool. You can also customize caps using a special cap press with a rounded heat plate, or you can personalize leather bags, leather balls, all kinds of these things, because the A foil and B paper is a very versatile material that can be used in many, many applications. You can also use Ghost White toner to print onto a lot of hard surfaces. Using a different transfer paper called Multitrans, you can personalize stoneware bottles, glass bottles, coffee mugs, and all kinds of other materials using a rounded heat press. During the first heat pressing, the glue from the B paper attaches to the print on the A foil. This means that when you finally take the A foil and put it onto the garment or onto your surface, only the print will transfer. So this is a no-cut solution. Compared to other solutions, that means you don't have to weed or cut your design before you can get it onto the t-shirt. So another 15 seconds wait before we can open the heat press and peel those two papers. The washability of the final product is between 35 and 45 washes depending on the fabric that you print on. Polyester you would only wash on a very light wash and not put in a tumble dryer anyways, so this print can last you far longer than 50 washes. Before I peel this, I'm going to rub it with a cloth quickly to have an even heat distribution. Now I'm going to put my finger down here and I'm going to constantly peel the A and the B paper. As you can already see, the adhesive from the B paper sticks to the printed areas on the A foil. While peeling, make sure that you peel constantly, not too fast and not too slow, to get a smooth and nice clean peel. Especially when it comes to the end of the peeling, make sure that you slow down a little bit so that you don't rip off the edges from the design. Right, as you can see now, all the adhesive from the B paper has been taken off onto the printed side of the A foil. You can also feel this because the A foil now is really sticky and has like a sticky coating on the back. Sometimes it happens that some excess glue from the B paper sticks to the edge of the A foil. That is why I'm quickly going to trim the edge here to make sure that we don't have that excess on our final product. For the final product, I'm going to put my apron down on the heat press. As this is a polyester, mainly 80% polyester product, there's no need to give it a pre-press, only to flatten it out a little bit so that I don't have any stretches. If it would be a cotton or a felt, it would be nice to give it a 15-second pre-press to get away some moisture as well. Now my polyester apron is nice and flat, and I can place the design on the apron. As the A-foil is a transparent media, it's really easy to place the design. You can really choose where you want it to be. I'm going to cover this with a sheet of silicone paper to protect my heat press. For polyester, it'll be okay to press again for 15 seconds now, using the same temperature. If you would be pressing polyester on a lower temperature, like 140 degrees, you can also do 30 seconds. So you can play a little with the temperature depending on the substrate that you use. So this was 15 seconds already. I can open the heat press. Before we can peel off the A-foil from the product, it's very important that the product is completely cold. So I'm going to leave it to rest. Until the heat is completely out of the design, because otherwise we would rip off the design from the final product. All right, this should be fairly cold now. So it's good if you have an even, flat workspace. Lay out your design. You fold the edge of the A-foil, and then you slowly and constantly roll over the design and peel the design from the A-foil using medium light pressure with your hands. And as you can see, the design stays on the garment, and the A-foil is completely clean after the peeling process. You now see that the design still has a shiny finish. This shiny finish means that it is not finished yet. So what we'll have to do, we'll have to give it a quick repress to make sure that the product is washable and also to achieve a nice matte finish. So I'm going to place my product on the heat press again. I'm going to cover it with silicone paper. You can use a plain silicone paper like this, or a shiny coated silicone paper if you would like to keep the shiny finish. Regular silicone paper will give you a matte finish. As this is polyester, we're just going to do a 5-second finish press. For cotton, you would be doing 15 to 25. For felt, you would be doing maybe 25. So it really depends on the surface. All right. When I peel the foil now, you can see that we now have achieved a very nice final matte result. You can see that we have a really nice design on that apron. We've put down a list of all the steps that I have been doing and all the products that I have been using in the description below. If you liked the video, or if you have any ideas for future videos, make sure you leave your comments. Thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up below. See you next time. Bye bye.